Boys, let's talk about some RPO and option changes that are coming into college football 25. Again, it was started to get kind of overpowered in the past few years within Madden. And obviously, it is such a massive part of college football. So EA needs to implement, some better ways to do on offense. But most importantly, you got to be able to defend it. They got some things in here. Again, we haven't used it, so it's hard to say how it's going to work. But let's talk about the good and the bad of what we've seen so far, RPOs and option plays. As always, you see it right there. Shout out to Prize Picks. Use code CC. As always, I appreciate you guys. All that support is what allows us to do all the stuff possible. So again, the option game is so fundamental. Some of the stuff really is kind of just the way it exists in Madden already. Of course, they're writing all of this as if you haven't played Madden. So a lot of times when they talk about new, it's not necessarily going to be new to you. There may be slightly different things on how this works. Different things about being able to decide when handoffs are on our certain plays and all that. Again, mastering an triple option system, it's going to be a definite thing. Keeping the ball on RPOs, throwing the ball on RPOs. Again, if you've played Madden, it does seem to be a very similar concept. Reads, peeks, lurks, glances, all that sort of stuff. If you want to be getting into that right now and learning a little bit of the base, you can go get Madden 24 off of the Xbox Game Pass or whatever, and you can just try it out. You don't have to go into Ultimate Team or anything, but you can go learn how to work some of that stuff. It's really going to be important and all that sort of stuff. Now, differences with the options. They have quick pitches, long pitches, and all that. Based on how your button push can determine how good the pitch is. Phenomenal. Again, I like that. A quick pitch, like they have here, useful in tight spots. However, it may not get the ball in stride. Holding down will give you a longer pitch. Again, that makes sense. Fake pitching is back. Again, that's so college. It really is. New control around when the quarterback will branch out of option movement has been added. I'm pretty sure that is a thing, or it used to be a thing anyway. Again, being able to hit that trigger, so where you're running, then you can sort of just take up a field. Again, that's fantastic. We love the sound of that. Again, I expect a very overpowering option system in the right hands. In the right hands. What about in the wrong hands? Well, I mean, who knows there? Right. Again, they talk about new tackles, but the big thing I want to see here is the defense. Defense did need upgrades to some of this stuff, especially as it's going to be more in depth. New AI logic added for read and pitch keys. The read and the pitch is obviously going to be a big thing. You'll see RNPs above your players' names, including new animations. Again, all sounds good. It's fine. They're more likely to stay and play the quarterback on the wide hash marks. Fantastic. It's a small thing. However, most players aren't actually flipping their plays and doing stuff that way. So we'll see how effective that really does work. Offense is close to the first down. They'll play the dive back more often. Again, I don't necessarily want them determining that for me all the time. But we see that there are other stuff. They will have varied behavior with the ability to bluff whether they're playing the quarterback or the running back. Again, sometimes I'm okay with the CPU making that decision, but this is where it gets me, and this is how we're all going to have to really test it and see how this works. New coaching adjustments. Rather than a option defense, you can instruct your read and pitch keys separately on how to defend. That in itself could be the mechanic that we need to appropriately defend some of this stuff. Unfortunately, could mean bad things when you play a really good player. However, a lot of players will not go into coach settings on the pre-play menus and make their adjustments anyway. They will not. Laziness is of the utmost for a lot of players. Even for someone like myself, I consider myself a pretty good player in the game. I do play lazy at times, and that's when you can actually gash people. This is only going to be in those certain situations. The adjustments will aim to offer more authentic, immersive gameplay, blah, blah, blah. We get that. But we will have to see how this works. Again, I saw from somewhere else, from Civil, who actually went and played the game. He said, yeah, it's actually, it's good, but it feels like it's going to be trickier to get that timing down on certain things. Immediately reminds me of some of the option reads that you had when running inverted veers. It's a little tricky. it's a little tricky to master, which is good. I don't want it necessarily being super easy to do for anyone. However, there does need to be easy things. He also, I think I mentioned speed options, so shout out to him. He's someone, when he sort of says something gameplay related, I'm listening. Okay? Sure, there's other people you probably shouldn't listen to. We'll just say that. But man, this could be such a fun thing. Again, with college, it's an incredible thing. When I used to play a lot, I loved incorporating speed options and all that. It's really going to be an important thing. However, there needs to be more basic ways to defend RPOs. There needs to be basic ways to defend the options. Basic ways. Like if I'm trying to stop the RPO bubble, I need to be able to stop it. I don't need to be doing Madden has gotten where it's like, oh, it's easy. All you have to do is, turn on match coverage, show blitz, put this guy out here, pass commit outside. That's a lot. Give me an option in my pre-play menu, defend bubbles. So we'll figure it out. That's what I want to see. Again, not worried about me. I'm worried about the more casual player. That's probably you watching this video as well. That's where my concern is. Again, I'm the 1%. We need to worry about the 99%. I hope that it works that way. Thank you guys. Let me know what you guys think about this. Again, it's such an important part. It's probably the first plays I will go out and try as soon as I get my hands on the game. Why not? Right? Of course you want to run some RPOs. Of course you want to run the triple option. Of course you want to be in the flex bone. May not want to forever, but you're going to try it out. Let me know, boys. I'm excited. I'm excited to see this one, but I'm skeptical still on how well this will work on the offensive and defensive side of the ball. Balance is key. We'll see. Love you guys. I'm out. Peace.